G'day guys, Robbo here again. Welcome to episode 7 of Robbo's Home Show. Tonight is going to be a little bit different, but not fully. Still going to have the same kind of format as a usual show, but you may have seen a community post from me during the week. I did mention that it was going to be a mental health special. Which it will be, because I've got a couple of things I wanted to talk about. And it depends how many people come in tonight and how much of a conversation we get going about it. But hopefully we get quite a few people in tonight. If there's anyone here yet, let me know who's here. And if there's any moderators here yet, let me know, because I've got something I want to say to the moderators for tonight's mental health special. But going to start off with the usual. I haven't had dinner yet. I'm trying to decide what to have for dinner, and if anyone's got any ideas on what I should have for dinner, let me know, because I got no idea what to have. G'day Peter, how are you? Welcome in. How are you, Rolfus? That's all good, man. You can stick around for as long as you like. But I wanted to say to you, Rolfus, leave the kicking out of people to me tonight. And that goes for everybody. Yeah. Because some stuff's happened during the week. And basically, yeah, there are certain people that I think that you would think that I would want removed immediately, but I don't want you to do that. So, yeah, just leave the booting of people to me tonight, because I'm trying to. This is a mental health special, so we're going to talk to anyone who wants to talk about anything that's on their mind. So if there's anyone here already who has things on their mind that you'd like to talk about tonight, this is the perfect live stream to do that. Yeah, so we'll talk about any topic tonight, really. Yeah, I'm thinking something easy, Peter. I'm actually thinking about doing Uber Eats and just getting some fast food. Now, this is one thing I want to talk about. Some of you might have seen Rapid Australia's video earlier. He was talking about his health and doing exercise and changing up how he does his food videos, where he's going to do 80% healthier stuff and then 20% fast food. I'm going to try and do the same kind of thing. But I was actually thinking for tonight, I might, I'm gonna get fast food of some kind, but I was thinking maybe because it's Tuesday night, a pizza might be a good idea because it's cheap on Tuesdays, and I can get that on Uber Eats, get that delivered. But yeah, okays. Yeah, so there's a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about tonight. So you may remember last week, if you were here, that I had a bit of trolling, and let's just say that trolling had nothing to do with the person that the trolling was about, because the person that the trolling was about, that person contacted me and told me that they had nothing to do with it, and I believe them. Yeah, so that's why I'm going to be taking care of trolls tonight, because because of that situation. Fast food in moderation is fine. Moderation in everything. Yeah, exactly. So now that I'm living out on my own, the main meal that I'm having trouble with is dinner time. I'm trying to come up with ideas for dinner. So, if you can throw out ideas to me for dinner ideas, that would be great. So I usually just do simple things for breakfast, something on toast or cereal, and then usually for lunch I'll have a sandwich. And I'll change it up a bit sometimes. Might get some hot food for lunch. Just if I don't feel like having a sandwich, because sometimes too much bread's not good for you. So, but then I realised in saying that I was talking about possibly getting a pizza, which is basically bread. Yeah. So, welcome in, Deviant. Yeah. So good to see plenty of people here already. And I am going to order myself a pizza. This is going to be a tough one for me, though. Well, hopefully not. I'm not going to order my pizza until someone guesses the kind of pizza I'm going to order. So throw out your guesses, and then I'll order it when someone gets it. You only eat when you're hungry. Yeah, well, that's a good idea. It's always a good idea to eat when you're hungry. Pineapple on pizza? No. I don't do pineapple on pizza. Oh, you liked Happy Gilmore 2, Deviant? That's good. I liked it. I think it was funny enough. Some people said there wasn't enough jokes in it, but I thought there was enough. I like the parts where you get shocked more than laugh. Certain things in there that happened that were more shocking than funny. Yeah. No one's guessed what pizza I want yet. I used to like pineapple on pizza, but I just don't like the idea of hot pineapple. So, yeah, I prefer cold pineapple. It's not. I don't hate. I don't hate pineapple completely. I just don't like hot pineapple. Beef and onion, nope. Supreme, nope. Vegan pizza, nope. Ham and cheese, nope. Chicken pizza, nope. Hello, Nicole. Meat lovers, there it is. Okay, so that's what I'm going to order. Going to get myself a meat lovers pizza. Yes. You're not going to troll me tonight, are you, Great Northern? Okay. So I'm going to go on Uber Eats. So I'm going to have to duck outside to get it, obviously. Yeah, I should get a Nutella pizza. I've got Nutella here, actually. Yeah. G'day, Rebecca. How are you? Yeah. No, I'm going to get myself a Meat Lovers pizza as soon as I can find the Uber Eats app. There we go. All right. Pizza. And being Tuesday, it will be cheaper than usual, which is always works for me. But guys, the purpose of tonight's live stream is it's a mental health special. So if you've got anything on your mind, please feel free to talk about it. Let's all have a chat about any issues that any of us have. Yeah. Wow. It's a deal here for 2 pizzas. I only want one. Oh. So I want to get I wanted to get the Meat Lovers pizza, but they're doing a deal for two of them. Maybe I should just put one in the fridge and save it for another time. I don't know. Two normal size pizzas for $25. I don't know. That's annoying. I don't want to. What's your issue, Kays? Cold pizza is good. Oh, large pizza. What crust do you guys like? I'm just going to get the thin and crispy so it's easy to eat. Yeah, well, I had my reasons for that, Case. 100 nugget pizza. Yeah. There we go. Done. Just wondering if I should add any extra toppings. No, don't think so. Domino's. I'm going to go Domino's. There we go. All right. Good to see plenty of different pizza ideas there from everybody. Everybody. Just wondering if I should add anything else, like a garlic bread or something like that. I think the pizza will be enough for me. Oh, hang on. No, I'm going to try this. Something, I'm not going to tell you what this is until it arrives. But there's a new item on their menu that I've never had before, and I'm going to try it. Just going to make sure I put both on the thing. Yep, sweet. All right. Oh, geez, all right. It says it's going to take at least 40 minutes to turn up. That's a bit shit. Oh, well. Come on. No, it's not the dried donut. I will say that much. All right, order's been placed. So yeah. Now I am going to talk about that issue, Kays. So the issue I had with that situation was that disability was mocked, even though the person doing the mocking didn't know that a person involved in the situation had a disability. I still don't think it's right to mock disability unless you've got one yourself. And yeah, if he's got one himself, well, fine, whatever. But also, it mocked the person's livelihood, their business. Yeah, and I'm sure people are going to say, "Oh, you just take a joke, will you?" But it's not funny. To me, it wasn't funny, and it really affected me actually, and that's why I haven't been a part of that situation, the games and all that. That's why I disassociated myself. That's what I'm trying to say. Because, yeah, it just wasn't on as far as I was concerned. And the other person involved actually got extremely upset. Yeah. So, yeah, that's why I was. That's why I've been quiet. Now, I will say that I could have spoken about it afterwards, and said my piece, but when I'm pissed off, it's better for me to just go into hiding, go quiet, because if I say things when I'm angry or upset, then things can possibly get even worse. And I don't want that. So that's why I've been very quiet. Yeah, so that's really all I have to say about it. Just that I've been quite depressed about that situation, and another thing that I've been depressed about is the fact that I'm, and we're not going to turn this into a ganging up situation in the chat either. So the other thing is that, like, I haven't had my dog here with me. It's been just me here. I've had other things going on that have been affecting my mental health and just my mood in general. And I like to have my dog around when I'm not feeling very happy. And my dog hasn't been here for a while because of all the things that have been going on. So yeah, I've been really down and feeling pretty damn shit. And if anyone else has been going through the same kind of thing, I urge you guys to talk about it, because it's best when you're feeling the time is right to talk about it. Yeah, so I mean, I even feel weird talking about it now because I still don't feel ready to talk about it, but I felt the need to say something. Yeah. Now, I also did keep names out of it, just so you know. Yeah. I've just had a really shit week. So if anyone else here is going through anything at all in their life that you'd like to get off your chest, please feel free to talk about it. Yeah, Kays, I'll tell you what, most of the time when I smile, it's a fake smile. I just don't want to bring the mood down for other people, so I just put on a fake smile, basically. Yeah, that's it, Rebecca. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know that things were probably meant as a joke at the time, but also you just got to, sometimes you got to think before you speak, basically. Yeah, because, and as I said before, I understand that the other person involved, that person isn't well known for the other people. Yeah. Anyway, yes. So I was sticking up for disability, basically. What else? Well, another thing, like, okay, so let's turn it to the other side of this, right? There's been a situation going on behind the scenes, or even sometimes on scene, that you guys are probably aware of, that I've been trolled a lot in the last 2 years or whatever it is. Now, once again, not mentioning any names. If you know the story, you know the story. If you don't, too bad. Basically, yeah, as I said before, I've been getting a lot of trolling lately regarding another YouTuber. And that YouTuber actually reached out to me last week. And yeah, that's the first time we'd spoken for actually about 2 years. After a lot of shit had been happening in the last 2 years. So yeah, and we've spoken since, and yeah, got to see how things go, because it's only been a week. But yeah, and I've also been associating with other people relating to that person and me, and if you know what I mean, mutual friends or mutual former friends or whatever you want to call it, that I've now reached out to and spoken to again as well. So I don't hold grudges forever. Just, yeah, these things just take time. Some take a week, some take 2 years. Yeah, that's fine, Case. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Office. It's all good. Yeah, you got to be careful with anyone. Like, I'm even careful with people that I know quite well, because you just one day you can be best mates, and then the next day you might be the worst of enemies. You know, so you just gotta be careful with everyone. Um, yeah, no, it's well, as I put in my community post, if anyone wants to come up here on screen for a chat, feel free to do so, because this is the time to talk. The link is pinned to the top of the chat screen. As long as you're okay with the conversation being saved on YouTube, basically, because that's the idea of these live streams, is to show that people are happy to open up about their issues, and then other people can watch and hopefully get help from it themselves. You know, yeah, that's why I do these. And I used to do mental health live streams all the time. I used to do them once a week, because I used to do live streams almost every night. And if I keep coming up with ideas, I might start getting back to doing them almost every night. You don't know yet. So we'll see how we go with that. At the moment, I'm keeping an eye on my dinner, seeing when it's going to be here. Apparently, it's not going to be here for at least another 25 minutes. Tell you what, I'm bloody hungry though. Maybe I should have started tonight's live stream earlier. But yeah, I'm all about trying to put things behind me, but at the same time, I need time to process things. Sometimes I need a little while. Sometimes I need a long time. And I'm sure you guys are the same. Let me know if you're not. I guess it depends on the situation. Yeah. Yeah. There's not much talking going on. You're not helping me with my conversation. As I was saying to you guys the other week, it helps me talk if you guys are talking too. So, yeah. So let me know if you guys have got any issues that you'd like to get off your chests, because that's what this is about.
It was actually quite a nice day here today. It was sunny, not too much cloud. I think the weather's trying to show that winter's almost over. So that's good. I don't like cold. Oh, how was the zigzag? Yeah, let's talk about that. That was awesome. Although I will say, I thought there was one more. So I thought there was one more section of track because so you go down, then the train changes, the engine changes ends, and then you go back down the other way, down the mountain. But I thought there was one more down, but apparently not. So you just go down and then down, and that's it. But it was a good ride though. I very much enjoyed it. Yeah. Yeah. So it was a very, very, very fun weekend. And before I go on to the next thing, Cameron, that train is actually from the museum I work at. So yeah, I know that train very well. I actually chased that train down to the South Coast the previous weekend. Yeah, I think I've got at least one more video that I've got to put up about the Zigzag Railway. I think I've got one more. I'm not sure though. Yeah. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else and I've forgotten now. Oh yeah, fair enough, Peter. Yeah, I get you. I know what you're saying. What else? I was going to say something else and now I forgot. Damn it. Oh no, that's right. My weekend. Okay, so on the weekend, on Saturday, I went to see a band that I go and see quite regularly, a band called the Rock Addicts. And see, this is another thing. This is a big part of my mental health as well. I absolutely love live music, and if music wasn't in my life, I think I'd be in big trouble. I went to a club, an RSL club, on Saturday night to see the Rock Addicts, the band that I usually see most weekends. It was the drummer's birthday. Now, I've got this support worker who's been my support worker for like 2.5 years, and for the first year and a half, she was living up here in Sydney, and she was taking me to see the Rock Addicts pretty much every weekend. And they're a very welcoming band with a regular supporters group. Who some of them might even be watching now. I don't know. If they are, let me know in the chat. Yeah. So anyway, so this support worker she supported me for a year and a half, seeing the Rock Addicts almost every weekend, and then she ended up moving down to Victoria, and even though she moved to Victoria, she said to me that she didn't want to leave me stuck without support workers, so she would come up on the odd occasion when I really needed a support worker. So she's done that a few times now. She's been up here a few times, and she even took me on my last holiday down to Victoria. She drove all the way up here, come and got me, and then took me down there, and I spent about 12 days down there. So, anyway, I decided, because it was the drummer's birthday on the weekend, I said to this support worker, I said, would you like to come up and be part of the gig on the weekend to celebrate the drummer's birthday? And we won't tell him. We'll make it a surprise for him. And anyway, so the supporters group, some of them are related to the band, some of them are just friends, right? And anyway, I told the singer of the band and his wife, and I told one other person, and then I didn't tell anybody else. And then we turned up there on Saturday night, and me and my support worker come in, and we started saying hello to everybody. The drummer was there busy setting up his drum kit. He had his back to us, and he had no idea that we were even there. And anyway, so we had the chance to say hello to quite a few people when we got there, and then she went over and tapped the drummer on the back and got his attention, and then surprised him, and it was a good surprise. I really liked it, and then it was good to see the look on his face, because she's been to so many gigs with me that she's basically part of our group. So I was glad that I was able to surprise him with her turning up, because she hasn't seen the band since, I think, November last year. Because the last time she came up here was to take me down to Victoria. So that was pretty cool. And and the band, the drummer's also, he's very much into Chucky from the movies, the Chucky movies. And anyway, all the women that were at the gig on the weekend, they all had these Chucky shirts on, so that was cool. We got him a Chucky cake made, and it was a very fun weekend. Yeah. G'day, Kookaburra man, how are you? Good to see you in here. And g'day, Zakal. Good to see you as well. Plenty of people in here at the moment, but not many people chatting. What's going on? My pizza is close to ready, I think. Almost ready. Says on the app that Domino's is wrapping up making it. So hopefully that means that my delivery person will go and pick it up soon. The nearest Domino's to me is about 10 minutes away. What do you mean, Kookaburra man? I just said hello to you. That's all I said. Oh, and I said, how are you? So what's everyone else been up to? Let me know in the chat what's been going on. Oh, not much chat. Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing as well. Zakow's just mentioned the zinger kebab from KFC. Now, I was planning on getting that for tonight's stream, but Uber Eats won't let me. And I tried other delivery apps, but none of them will let me either. So I'm going to have to actually go to the KFC and get it myself, which I might do tomorrow, maybe. I don't know yet. Oh no, you talk when you're ready, Kookaburra man. That's all good. They forgot the garlic sauce on your zinger kebab. That's no good. Wouldn't have been any good for a review then. Yeah. If you're going to review something, it's good to have all of the ingredients. Looks like my order's finally getting picked up. I ordered a meat lovers pizza from Domino's. Oh no. All right, so this pizza's going to be a while still, by the look of it. So the person picking it up, they're picking it up not far from where I live, but they've got to drive 10 minutes to go get it and then bring it back. So that sucks. Oh, well. As long as it gets here, that's the main thing, right? I will keep an eye on it. Yeah, I've actually got 2 of them coming because there was a deal going for 2 pizzas. So if there's anyone local watching me right now who wants to come and hang out and eat pizza, I've got 2 pizzas coming. Oh. You can't eat a lot of fast food because you're a celiac? Yeah. No, as I was saying earlier, I'm actually going to cut back on fast food. I'm still going to do my fast food reviews, but I'm not going to do too many. But also in saying that, I think my next one might be on Friday. I don't know yet. We'll see. Yeah. The other one might have to be for lunch tomorrow. That's if I even get through one of them tonight. I might have one and a bit pieces for tomorrow's lunch. Yeah, it would. Yeah, I think I know some people that are celiac. But yeah. I know one person that's celiac that also had food allergies, and the mixture of the two really messed them up badly. I was actually thinking I might make Tuesday nights my main night for fast food, and then the occasional other time. Just depends how often the fast food joints bring out new items, I guess. I still haven't done the Hungry Jack's pub range or the what's the other one? The Nutella Storm. I bought the Nutella Storm once, but I didn't have the chance to review it at the time. And I wanted to see if the chips and gravy were any good as well. Yeah, it's no good, Nicole. Not good at all.
Yeah. I have to get you guys to help me review my pizza when it comes to. You can let me know what you guys think of it when you see it. Hopefully, it's a good one. It better not be poor quality. Mm. How long till I get my pizza? Well, the person's on their way down to Domino's to go get it now. It's at least a 10-minute drive down, and it should be at least another 10 minutes to come back. So I reckon maybe in the next 15 minutes. Hopefully. Better be. And then hopefully they can find my place. Yeah. Yeah, I went to the doctor the other week. I think I told you guys about this already. I went to the doctor the other week to have blood tests done to make sure I didn't have an infection in pressure sore, and then I found out that I've got high cholesterol. So you go there for one thing and get diagnosed with another. But I hope I get my pizza soon because it's almost 8 o'clock. I haven't had dinner yet. I especially waited to have dinner so that I could have dinner with you guys. And it's taking forever. How often do I get blood tests? Not very often. Because they said to me, actually, that was part of the reason why I had blood tests. Because they said it had been 5 years for me. Your Domino's is 5-minute walk up the road. Well, that's lucky. Oh, that's not far. Yeah, let me know what you guys had for dinner, and yeah, I've got to go back for another checkup in 6 months. Now that I've found out I've got issues. I'm on a couple of different types of medication, and they're going to test my blood again in 6 months to see how well the medication's working for me. You wouldn't wipe your ass with Domino's. Well, you won't be doing that with my Domino's, I can tell you that. Yeah. I don't mind Domino's, but yeah, there are better meals out there. They won't deliver to you because you're in a caravan park. Well, that's no good. Well, see where I am. I'm part of a disability housing complex, and none of the units have numbers on them. We just got one set address for everybody. So when the delivery man's almost here, I've actually got to go out the front and make sure he goes to the right one.
Yeah, no, well, the Domino's here is not exactly the most reliable place, but I'm putting my trust in them for dinner tonight. Yeah, Pizza Hut's still around. I went there not long ago, a few weeks back, I think. It was yeah. So there's at least two eating Pizza Hut restaurants near me. Well, when I say near me, I say that they're drivable distances, but not exactly close. One's a lot more closer than the other. And I do like going to the one that's closer when I get the chance. And it hasn't been that long since I've been there, so I'll probably will wait a while till I go back again. G'day, Zach. How are you, man? Good to see you. Welcome in, Daniel. Big Mac homemade wraps. Nice. Sounds good. Sizzler, yeah. Why did that have to go away? I miss Sizzler. Hopefully it'll come back one day. They bring other things back. Hopefully they can bring back Sizzler. That sounds pretty good, Nicole. See, look at that. One person mentioned Sizzler, and now a few of you are mentioning Sizzler. Sizzlers was great. I really do hope Sizzler comes back one day. Yeah, well, Pizza Hut all you can eat restaurants, they're not much different to Sizzler, really. You're still going up and getting your own food and getting as much of it as you like. So I don't know why they couldn't bring back Sizzler. Yeah, I've got the same issue, Zach. I'm here on my own, and I do get lonely sometimes, and it gets annoying. But I've got my dog coming here tomorrow, which I can't wait for her to be here after a bit of a shit week. I like my dog's company. Carl's Jr., we've still got some Carl's Jr.'s around here. And yeah, the band I was talking about before was a covers band, Kookaburra, yes. I think you might be a bit delayed in the chat. Maybe. I'm not sure. Possibly. G'day, Flavors Down Under. How you going? Yeah. Yeah, dogs are definitely man's best friend. That's exactly right. And my food is finally on its way. What's your question, Frankie? Sorry to hear that, Zach. Hope you're all good, man. If anyone's not good, tonight's the night to talk about it, because tonight is a mental health special. Please do talk if you need to talk about something. And we're all here to support each other. Will Funkin' Hungry be joining me on this stream? Maybe. You never know. Sorry to hear that, Zach. Yeah, that's no good, man. Dementia sucks. Yeah, that's what I was saying before, Rebecca. I'm going to probably not do as many fast food things now as well, because I think it's a good idea to cut back on the fast food. Says me, who's having pizza tonight. And possibly 2 of them if I'm hungry enough. Yeah. Now, my driver for my delivery is on his way here. When he's close, I'm going to go out the front and leave you guys to talk on your own. Yeah, we did have a fair bit of rain this week, actually, in the last week. Even on the weekend when I was out and about, we had a fair bit of rain, but it didn't put too much of a dampener on things, so that was good. Yeah, exactly. I'm getting old. That's right. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me about that. Yeah. Yes. Just keeping an eye on the Uber Eats app at the moment because the driver is heading my way. Yeah, the rain was more of a pest on the Sunday because I was trying to be out and about enjoying myself on at the Zigzag Railway. And we had to stay basically at the station the whole time because there was a lot of rain. No, I didn't get garlic bread. Two pizzas. Oh, hang on. No, what did I get? I did get something else, didn't I? I got 2 pizzas and something else. I can't even. I was going to surprise you guys with what the extra thing that I got, but now I can't even remember what it was myself. Whoops. Oh, I'll find out when it gets here. Yeah, Zach. I know. I know someone that worked with chickens, and now they can't eat chicken. My food is 7 minutes away. No, I'm the same, Zach. I saw a friend of mine prepare their own chicken dinner from a live chicken to the dinner plate, and yeah,
That wasn't fun to watch. I sure hope so, Paul. At least one of them. I'll see which one's the hottest one, and I'll have that one. Yeah. Actually, that's the problem I'm having at the moment, Zach. Is that I seem to be having a lot of chicken lately, but nothing else. I need to try other meat. I seem to be having mostly chicken. I've had a couple of fish and chip dinners, so I've had some fish. I had the meatballs once or twice, and that was beef. But I need to have those. I need to have beef, pork, and fish more than I am. My driver is now 5 minutes away, apparently. I'll go out there shortly. So when I head out, I hope you guys can still talk amongst yourselves and get to know each other a bit. Now, actually, this is one thing that you guys can tell me about before I go out and get my food. What do you guys like about watching food content? No, that's why I'm going to wait till the last minute, Kookaburra Man, because I don't want to get cold out there. I got both heaters going in this place at the moment. So, yes, please, Zach, that would be great. Yeah, that's right. Don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, Nicole, tell us some ideas. Tell us some of your great food ideas. I know that you've shared some with me on social media, but tell the chat what you like to eat. $2 minutes away. Suppose I better go outside, eh? Yeah. I'm going to head outside, guys. Sam gloves like gloves. Yeah, I'm going to head outside, guys, go get me my food, and I will be back. And, yeah, talk amongst yourselves. And I shouldn't be too long. I've got my wheelchair right next to me, ready to get out there in a hurry. I'm actually going to mute this microphone while I'm out there too. I won't be long. And I'm back. Good to see plenty of people having a chat. What are we talking about? We're talking to a troll, are we? Yay. Well, trolls have the biggest issues, so this is the kind of stream they should be part of. Now, I have a little surprise in this box. And then I have my 2 pizzas. So I'll show you one of the pizzas. Both pizzas are exactly the same, so you only need to see one of them. As soon as I work out how to open the box. Right. There we go. There's your meat lovers pizza from Domino's. Now, part of the reason why I got meat lovers is because I was told that I need to eat more protein. So I thought meat lovers pizza was a good idea. I'm going to eat a few slices of this, and then I'm going to show you what else I bought. It does look pretty good. Why would I do that, Kookaburra, man? You get pieces like this that don't have as much meaty product on them. It contains high cholesterol. Oh, I also need to eat a bit of meat, so it's a good idea for me to eat meat sometimes, so that's what I'm doing. I'll try and find a piece in a second that has lots of meat on it. Yeah, it is, Frankie. Exactly. Yeah, but I was also told that I need to eat more meat, so that's what I'm doing. This one's got a bit more meat on it. It's good.
Well, Frankie, I can actually get whatever I want. You know? Yeah, put oil on it. That's a good idea. All right. So after I've eaten this piece, that's half the pizza gone. Pretty easy to eat because it's a thin crust. Exactly, Rebecca. That's right. Having a treat tonight. That's right, Peter. I was starving, so I'm glad I got a decent sized pizza. Now, how many people have had the new KFC kebab? How many people have had that so far? Kookaburra man, do you want me to kick you out? Don't be saying stuff like that, thanks. Yeah, well, as I said, and Rapid even said that he's not going to give up fast food completely himself. Some fast food and then other times healthy food, right? Well, now, I forget what this thing's called, but it's basically a cheese and pepperoni bread, or maybe a garlic bread. Frankie, stop it. Do you have issues that you would like to talk about, Frankie? This is a mental health live stream if you would like to talk about your issues. Yeah, so this is like a cheesy pepperoni garlic bread. It's pretty good. I do like it. I do like the look of it. Let's see if it tastes good. No, it's not calzone. I don't like calzone. Yeah, you just watch me, then you can say you had it. Exactly, Rebecca, and we thank him for his service. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of KFC, so I don't go to KFC too often. But I do want to try the kebab. So
hopefully I'll get there soon. Now, this isn't the best bread I've had. And by the way, guys, now that I've got my dinner, is there anyone in the chat that would like to join me on screen for a chat? You got the link at the top of the chat screen if you'd like to join me on screen for a chat. Now, there's something I haven't had for a while. Chinese. Places I've come to having Chinese is the spring rolls I've had on this channel. All right, back to the pizza. Well, you can do that if you want to, Frankie. I won't stop you. Yeah, there's one just down the road. Actually, I did a little video on it about 2 years ago. I was there with some friends, and I said to my friends, I said, I'll have to do a review while I'm in there. Anyway, we were hanging out and they're eating, and I ended up forgetting to do the review, and all you saw was scraps on my plate. When I did the review, I was talking about the food after I'd finished it. Yeah. Favorite Chinese dish would have to be spring rolls or dim sims. I like the fried rice that Chinese restaurants do. Welcome in, Funkin' Hungry. Hey, you go, man. I'm not going to tell you what my local Chinese restaurant's called. Wait for a review again, then you'll find out. Actually, I'll just tell you the name of the actual restaurant because it doesn't give away where I live. It's called the Lucky Chinese Restaurant. There you go. I had to honey chicken. Yeah, I had honey chicken last time I was in a Chinese restaurant. I'm not the biggest fan of honey, but when I had the honey, I tried the honey chicken when I was there. I actually didn't mind it. It only had the slightest hint of the honey flavor, but it actually wasn't that bad. Yeah, too many trolls talking crap. But as I said, trolls trolls usually have some kind of an issue themselves. So that's why it's good that they're here for the mental health live stream, because you can get it out. You can get it out in the open. What if you have an issue? What's your issue? Exactly. Yeah, is anyone going to join me on screen? Now, I'm only going to say this as a joke, but look at that. I made it past the hour by myself. So do I, actually. I got black gloves as well, but they're the ones I use to push my wheelchair when I'm doing long distance, and I don't want to put them on while I don't want to touch them while I'm eating. Yeah. But Peter, if you're going to be naked, you can't come up. Not a good idea. Trust me, I know. But yeah, I think I spoke on this once before as well. I do have a little bit of a hard time up here on my own, and I made no secret of that. As I said, like, you guys keep chatting, it keeps me chatting. Yeah. It's also a self-confidence thing. I've never been much of a confident person. Even it might seem like I am, but I'm not really. Your spy drone showed you what? I'm confused. Kookaburra man, try to be nice. I did warn you about being sensible in here already. If you're going to talk shit, you can go. Oh man, I'll tell you what, I got one piece of pizza left for this pizza, and I'm getting mighty full. Which movie is that, Rebecca?
I'll have to get a drink in a second. Oh boy. No, I don't think I did, Rebecca. Not yet, anyway. But I will. I've had a lot on my mind in the last week. The reason why I decided to do a mental health live stream. This pressure sore that I told you I had, so I had one about 20 years ago, and it took 18 months to heal it. And when it was finally gone, I was like, thank goodness, I never want to go through that again. And now it's back. And I had it like 20 years ago. Exactly, G. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to see anyone complaining in this chat anymore about any other YouTuber. Yeah, because us YouTubers, we're supposed to support each other and help each other out. And I mean, yeah, you can give the occasional bit of shit, but yeah, as G just said, you never know. You might see us do something in the future, so keep an eye out for it. You just never know. I think we were going to do. I think trying to think. We had plans to do 2 videos, and I think we ended up doing 1. So we owe you a video. So we'll see what happens there. Exactly. Yeah. And I did mention that earlier, G. I didn't use your name, but I did let them know that. What is going on my? Oh, come on. Just trying to think. Yeah, I think I bought prawns, but I never did a video with them. Kookaburra, man, stop. All right. Do I have any moderators in here at the moment? Oh. All right, hang on a sec. Here we go. Exactly, that's right. But yeah, actually, G, after you contacted me last week, I was thinking that we should look at maybe doing a video sometime. It's all good. It's all good, Rapid. And cheers for joining me, man. I just sorted it out. Cheers, G. Yes, we'll definitely have a chat. We'll sort something out. I'm done with that pizza. There's only the crust left of that last piece. I had enough. Oh, and I'm going to have to save the rest of that cheesy pepperoni bread for another time as well because I'm absolutely stuffed. Yeah, no worries, Rapid. Oh. Now, g'day, Roger. So I'm going to save that for another time too. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, G. Might need to do that. I mean, actually, I should have them soon. I've ordered some protein drinks that my occupational therapist told me I should get. So I might have to do that. Oh, we're not picking on anyone tonight, Roger. So let's just chill out. I don't want to see anyone picking on anyone tonight. This is supposed to be a mental health live stream. We're all supposed to be getting on, and yeah. So anyway, my nose is annoying me as usual after eating a lot of food. So I'm just going to go and blow my nose, and I'll be right back. I don't want to see any arguing in the chat when I get back. Okay. I need a drink as well. Oh.
I know that's not the real Roger. So whoever that is, stop it. I'm not sure if chugging a protein shake's a good idea. Depends how quickly you want protein, I guess. All right. Give me a second again, everybody. Gotta love these people that have multiple accounts. The thing is, I actually realised that that was a troll because of the spelling of the name. So it's all good. Yeah, actually, yeah. Rapid. Whilst you're here, I'll get you onto the next one that I'm sure is a troll. He's messaging me now. Whoa. I'll have to get back to that one later. It's a bit long, that message. Yeah. Yeah, chill out, guys. We're trying to have a nice stream here where we talk to each other about our. Whoops. Accidentally swiped myself out of the live. Yeah. So, what was I saying? I forget what I was saying now. Oh, yeah. No, what I was saying was, the idea of this stream was to all have a chat, and if you got any issues, talk to each other about it, and yeah, get things out in the open. Yeah. Well, I can't say I wasn't expecting it to happen, G, but yeah, eventually people might calm down on the idea. Exactly, that's right, Nicole. We're here to chat and relate all our issues. You know, I've been going through a bit with my pressure sore, and then finding out I had a high cholesterol. Not having my dog here for a while because I love my dog's company. Oh, I wanted to say as well. I know that since, let's just say in the last 2 years, I know that your dog passed away, G, and I wanted to say I was very sorry to hear that happened. because I know dogs are awesome to have around. So I wanted to say I was sorry to hear that yours passed away. My dog's not dead, gaming, but she's not well. I'll say that much. She's not well, but she's still alive. She's slowly moving into this place. Yes, I agree, Nicole. Rapid, if you're still here, can you get rid of Gaming G, please? Yeah. So my dog isn't well. So I'm looking forward to her being back here. I believe she's coming here tomorrow, so it'd be good to see her again. It's been a bit of time since she was here because I've had stuff going on. But she's slowly moving in here. Yeah. Exactly, Nicole. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to my dog being here tomorrow. Probably won't go live though. Just me hanging out with my dog. Just the two of us, and that'd be great. But you'll probably see my dog in a future live stream. I sound like I'm drunk. I haven't had a drink for 12 years. My dog's actually quite sick, G. She's got a tumor and she's got some illness. But the vet said that she'll still be around for a while yet, but yeah, she'll eventually get to the point where she's not good. Yeah, so just hopefully she's still around for a while yet, but I just don't know. I've got no idea. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Yeah. My auntie, she's a veteran. She was a veterinary nurse, and my mum spoke to her and said, just try and enjoy the time that we've still got, I guess. Just enjoy as much time as we can together as possible. I'm going to have my dog here as often as I can during the move-in process, because she's going from a really big place to a really small place here, because I don't have a very big yard here, but she's used to the big yard that she's been in all the time. It's 5 acres. Gotta love it when you try to have a stream that's supposed to be kind of serious, talk about mental health and issues going on in each other's lives, and the trolls just decide they want to come in here and interrupt it. It's great. Exactly, Peter, that's right. I'm going to go soon anyway. It's all good. But yeah, thank you to the people that came in that were sensible tonight. Yeah. Any cooking coming up? Yeah. Yeah, should be cooking. Actually, I might even do another live stream before next Tuesday. I'll just see what comes up in the coming week. And I might cook a good meal. Yeah. See what happens. I just have to see how my schedule goes. I've got a bit going on still. You're going to send me a few recipes. All right. Well, if you want to send me some recipes, I'm on Instagram at Robbo the Disabled Vlogger. Feel free to send me recipes there. Any challenges? Nah, it was a challenge to get through that pizza tonight. Oh, cheers, Gaming G, for that. Well, I can spend my money on whatever I want to spend it on. Thanks. Yeah. The thing is, the trolls in here, they'll just make another account, or they've probably already got another account ready to go. As soon as you block them, they can't help themselves. Or must spend all their life just making YouTube accounts. Exactly. Gee. Yeah, who was it I was getting rid of? Oh, there we go. Right. Yeah. Exactly, Rapid. Yeah. I didn't realise you were still here, Rapid. Otherwise, I would have got you to get rid of that person. But I was Rapid. I don't know if you heard or not, but I was saying to everyone, I'm probably going to follow in your footsteps. Well, with my wheels. As far as the videos are concerned, with like doing so much healthy stuff and so much fast food. And then I said that, and then I went and bought myself a pizza. Well, 2 pizzas. But yeah, I'm going to try not to have too much fast food, because I really got to start eating healthy. What? Troll video from that old school famous YouTuber. Who's that? Okay, no worries. Yeah, no, that's the same for me. Ever since I moved into this place, I'm a lot more careful with my money. And I only get fast food or things that I don't really need if I've had a good spending week on the things that I do need. Because some weeks I don't need as much food as other weeks, and then I'll have a little bit extra cash. And I've got to say, you guys have been very helpful as well. You guys have been sending me the occasional super chat or super thanks, and that's given me the ability to get stuff occasionally, and I'm very thankful for that. Yeah, so that's good. And that's the other thing I wanted to mention as well. The next food challenge I do. Oh no, we'll make it a healthy one, Rapid. Put lots of salad on it. The next food challenge I do will be my 1,200 subscriber celebration. So I'm going to get a dozen of something, and eat a dozen of something. I just got to work out what to get. So let me know in the chat what you would like me to get if I'm to get a dozen of something. And we'll see what ideas you guys can come up with, and see if I want to go ahead with any of them. Yeah, Peter, I've been to agencies that help disabled people try to find work. This is a long time ago. I went and did this, and they take down your information, and that's all they do for you. Like they say, "Oh, we'll take down your information, and then we'll do all this and this and this." But yeah, you get the information out, and then they've got all your information, but then that's as far as it goes. So it's pretty shit. So that's part of the reason why I haven't even bothered to try and get myself a good paid job, because the help out there is shit. But I'm enjoying my volunteering at the Rail Museum anyway. I enjoy doing that when I do it. And I'm still doing it after 15 years of doing it. Actually, that's another little thing I can mention about mental health. I started doing the volunteering at the Rail Museum because I wasn't doing much. And I had the interest in trains, and I needed to do more with my life at the time. And I decided it was a good idea to do something about it, and I got the opportunity to work at the museum, and I thought that was a great opportunity, and I took it. And yeah,
and now I've been there 15 years. Yeah, so it's you go going there is very good for my mental health, but also there were times when I was working there too much and it was taking the fun out of it, so I stopped for a while. And yeah, it was a good idea for me to take a break, so I did. And even at the moment, like I'm not working there too much at the moment, but I am actually going to be working there at the end of August. We've got a Thomas weekend coming up, and I'm looking forward to that. And no, I haven't seen a packet of 13 rolls either. G. Actually, G, I had to have a laugh the other day. I forget if it was a live stream or a pre-recorded video, but Mark said your channel name, and in doing so, he dropped the F-bomb. And when I heard that, it made me laugh out loud. I just can't remember if it was a live stream or if it was a pre-recorded video. But yeah, that was funny as. Yeah, I had a good laugh at that. Yeah. Yeah. So what? Well, I can agree that trains are dangerous, yeah. Especially if you're walking around near the tracks. You don't want to be doing that. You're in a chair, are you, Franks? How long have you been in a chair for? And Peter says he loved working in the heavy industry, but it took its toll. Yeah, it would. I hope you're doing all right, Peter. You see, yeah, this is one thing about with my dog and her sickness. She's 8 years old now, and the vet said that if she's lucky, she may have another 2 years in her. I think 10 years old. If she does make it to 10 years old, that's a pretty good age for a dog. But also in saying that, I wish she wasn't sick. But yeah. But I might head off now, guys. Been live for 2 hours now. That's pretty good for me. I did 2 hours on my own. I'm very happy with myself. Yeah. I am going to head off, everyone. I've had enough for one night. You may see me sooner than you think. I do have a meal idea that I want to cook up on a video or a live stream. So you may see me here. You may see me here as early as tomorrow night. I just don't know yet.
yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you to everybody for joining me. Even a few, or at least I can think of at least one surprise visitor who I know would have shocked a few people in the chat. Yeah, so yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, whether it's live or or if you're watching the replay after. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hopefully most of you have. Share out the video, and send a super chat if you would like to support future content, or you can become a member for $5.99 a month, and I'll get content out there occasionally for members, especially if you request something. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. I'll catch us in the next one. Bye for now.